All right, now it's time for us to talk about colleagues that are leaving the service, the public service. And they've done so well in NIMASA, and their colleagues decided to converge at a point and send them off in grand style. I'm talking about Mr. Nuhu Tukur, who was a deputy director in the internal audit unit of NIMASA, and of course, Mrs. Ezemejor, who was a confidential secretary also in NIMASA, the internal audit department. Encomiums, backslapping, kisses, hugs ensued as they celebrated the lives of these two people in the public service of NIMASA.
The boardroom of NIMASA was literally transformed into a reception hall worthy of a man who had served fatherland so well. Exchange of pleasantries and banters as former colleagues converged to celebrate Mr. Nuhu Tukur, a chartered accountant, and Mrs. Ezemejor, who was a confidential secretary. The agency's executive director, admin and finance, Mr. Bashir Jamo, had words of encouragement for both retirees and colleagues still in service.
Ezemejor, I hope you will not cry if I call you. If you cry, I will cry as well. And if I cry, I can't talk anymore. Dr. Tukur said we should send his sincere regards to you. Okay? It's my great pleasure to be here to celebrate one of our best staff, Mallam Nuhu Tukur and Ezemejor, for their own sent forth. I don't want to call it party. Get together. Because there are able cause for us to rejoice with them. Everything has a beginning, has an end. The day you start this service, that's the day you should start planning how you are going to disembark. Because certainly, whether we like it or not, that day will come.
Then came an outpouring of encomiums on both retirees from former colleagues.
Forget about all the things that they are saying. You need somebody like Nuhu in an internal audit unit to make it have the bite. If all of us as gentle as I am, one day maybe they will come and kidnap us. But with Nuhu there, you can be sure the MC has used the word courageous. Nuhu was very, very courageous.
I saw that courage in him. Very fearless. Very fearless, no matter who you are. Mallam Nuhu will look at you and tell you the truth. And those are the kind of people we need. Those are the kind of people we need in this country if we must move forward.
I said the super secretary, the devil is a liar. You have overcome. This is not the end. We thank God that he gave you the grace to start the work, and with your hand you collected your entitlement. We thank God today you are not in the grave, you are not in the hospital. We give God the glory for your life. Yes, when people say they are afraid of Agano, it is because they have not done the right thing. As a matter of fact, even when he was in auditor and I was not there, if I had any paper, I always take it to him. And there was no time he has ever declined my paper, because I know I will have crossed my T's and dot my I's. But I want to talk from working with him. I met him first in finance. We worked, and then we got to audit. And then he started mentoring us. If you see what I wrote in the card, I thank you for being a worthy mentor. You understand? Because all I learned from you is integrity. You are not just saying it to others.
We are happy that Nuhu has gone. Actually, we wish him well in whatever he's doing, family or whatever business he's doing. Madam, we wish you good, happy retirement. You understand? But for Nuhu, I don't think he's going to wish you. And I know the kind of business he's doing. In fact, we are even thinking of sending kidnappers after him, but we try to make it easy.
There is one very interesting thing about Tukur that I work with 2-3 times directly under Tukur. Tukur will always say, Yusuf, be contented with your own. Leave them with their own. Yeah.
You may not recall, I signed some document. I saw somebody's DT or something like that. I signed. And they came back to me and said, no. I didn't even know who Nuhu was. I said, please call him. He came. No, what's the problem with this? They say you said they should bring it back. I signed it. He said, I don't know whose signature it is. Why? He didn't know whose signature it is because I didn't put my name, I didn't put my position. I signed and I said, you're absolutely right. Because I come from the same background. So for me, Nuhu is an embodiment of what a typical staff should be.
Mr. Nuhu Tukur started his career with the then National Maritime Authority 25 years ago as an internal auditor 1, served in the Financial Services Department in various capacities. He also served in Cabotage and Shipping Department, amongst others. He retired from service as Deputy Director, Internal Audit Unit.
Well, whether one is in the service or is just coming to service, what one need to do is to be fair and be truthful in whatever he is doing. He need to follow rules, regulation, and all the guidelines, and also try to be honest. Integrity is a very important thing. If you lose your integrity, whatever you are going to do is not going to be recognized. So whosoever is in the service, he should try as much as possible to do as he is asked to do, not as he wants to do. As you can hear the testimony from people, I have served this organization meritoriously, but I know when you are serving, you meet a lot of challenges. But in all, I have tried to overcome most of the challenges I meet. And NIMASA has been a good organization, so I have enjoyed serving with this agency.
The entire management and staff of NIMASA wish Mr. Nuhu Tukur and Mrs. Ezemejor a happy and healthy life in retirement.
Oh, that's very nice. I mean, look at what they did for those two wonderful people. Well, actually, Mr. Tukur is retiring, but he is going back to life on the farm. That's right. He has this propensity for agriculture, and he loves it so much, and that is what he's going into. It's a wonderful example, and we want to wish him a fruitful journey on the farm. All right, it's time for us to go. NIMASA This Week has ended. I hope you enjoyed the program. Next week, we have a special treat for you. Instead of seeing me, you're going to see Cordelia right here. Or is she going to be here? I don't know where, but she's going to be here somewhere. We're going to do a co-presentation because it's going to be our final episode for our seasons. It's a wonderful thing, all right? So, thank you for watching. We're going to leave you in the able hands of, or should I say voice of the songstress. She's sonorous, mellifluous, Omaomi, as she entertains you. The Master This Week will be back next week. Thank you for watching. Good night. Godspeed.